Hi, and welcome back, guys. It's me again, Daniel. And yes, I know it's been quite a while since I released a new video. And yes, I have gained weight. I'm sure everyone has because of the pandemic. But anyway, today we're going to be doing an unboxing and also a review of a monitor that I recently picked up on Lazada. It's the Nvision N190 HD. Uh, I really have no experience with this particular monitor, but I do know Nvision. I'm currently using one of their monitors as my second monitor for my setup, and so far, I'm very happy with the quality. I'll be giving you guys my thoughts, my opinions about it, my pros and my cons. Hopefully, it's a good monitor because I'll actually be giving it to my son on his upcoming birthday. He's actually entering college, so as a gift, I'm going to be giving him my old setup. Anyway, before we continue, please give this video a like. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. It would really help me out. And I promise to release new videos more consistently. It's something that I haven't really focused on recently, as you guys know, but I will be coming out with new content, I promise, and hopefully, uh, I can start a nice YouTube career. You never know. It's pretty lucrative. Anyway, let's do the unboxing, and afterwards, I'll give you my thoughts with the monitor. Here we go. So included in the box is a power cord, an HDMI cable, and of course a warranty card. Out of the box, the stand for the monitor is already pre-installed. We just need to clip on the base, twist it, and it will be secured. The monitor does tilt up and down, but it does not swivel from left to right. Taking a look at the back of the monitor, we can find the pretty standard control and power buttons. On the right side, we can find the two ports, the HDMI and the VGA. On the left side is where we can find the port for our power cord. So I've already attached all the necessary cables, and let's turn it on. Okay, so I had it unboxed and set up and connected to my computer. I've got it turned on. I'm using it as my second monitor. So, what are my first impressions about it? To be honest, it's actually pretty good, I guess, for the price that I paid for it for 2,200 pesos on Lazada. My first impressions is actually feels pretty cheap. Like the stand doesn't like you just clip it on. You just like they have this weird locking mechanism where you just insert it and twist it. So it's not really screwed on, but it looks like it's pretty sturdy. So it does say that it's an N190 HD. We've got it set on 60 hertz as the refresh rate and 1440 by 900 native resolution. So I'll be doing a monitor test right now to check if there are any dead pixels. So upon doing the test, I found that there were no dead pixels, which is excellent, and also no backlight bleeding. It was pretty much in pristine condition. Also, playing around with the color settings, I found that there were presets for color. You have like movie mode, you had gaming mode, and also internet mode. This also comes with an HDR mode, which I highly recommend you use if you're going to buy this monitor. It produced much richer blacks, and the colors were much more vibrant. All right. So there you have it, guys. So, uh, so let me give you my thoughts. So first, let's start with the pros. Okay, so one of the pros is for a brand new monitor, it's actually pretty good. Okay, for the price. Okay, so the price, it's cheap and it's affordable. Again, I got it for 2,200 on Lazada. Second pro, it has pretty good response time since it's a TN panel. It's only 5 milliseconds response time, so it's actually pretty decent if you're playing competitive games like Dota, Counter Strike, League of Legends. Okay, so it's pretty good. Third pro is that it does not have a power brick. Okay, so a power brick is where the power cord has this pretty large brick where it controls the power or regulates the power. It doesn't have that, so that's actually a pretty good feature for me. Next, it does come with a free HDMI cable, so again, that is a pro, but it does not have a VGA cable. So it really depends. But of course, newer graphics cards now or laptops usually has an HDMI port, and VGA is pretty obsolete. So yeah. The next pro is that it does come with a VESA mount. If you're going to be mounting it on, let's say, a monitor stand, yes, it is capable of doing that. Uh, that's one thing a lot of cheap monitors don't have is a VESA mount. So yes, if you're going to be mounting this on a wall or using a monitor mount or as a second monitor, you can do that. So that's pro. Next, it does come with two connection ports, an HDMI and a VGA. So you can connect two devices to it. For example, you can use the VGA if you're connecting it uh, to your computer or your laptop if it does come with a VGA connection. And you can also connect, like, I don't know, like a DVD player or a PlayStation to it. So it does come with two ports, so you can connect two devices to it. And the last pro is it works. Um, it'll serve its purpose. Okay. So yeah. Cons. Okay. So my first con would have to be the resolution, which in this monitor is 1440 by 900. That's a pretty weird resolution, if you ask me. It's somewhere between 720p and 1080p. So if that is a concern for you, the resolution, I wouldn't recommend this. Okay. Next is it has thick side panels like the borders. Okay, it's pretty thick, it's pretty ugly. Okay, so that's a big con for me. Uh, Next con is the color and the brightness. It doesn't have vibrant colors, and the brightness is pretty meh. Okay, so if you're a content creator, I do not recommend this particular monitor. I highly recommend buying an IPS panel, which is a little bit more expensive, but if you're a content creator, it's it's a must to have an IPS panel, okay, because it has richer or more vibrant colors and it has better brightness. Okay, next are the viewing angles. TN panels have terrible viewing angles, so well, I mean, if you're going to be using this as your main monitor, of course, it's going to be right directly in front of you. But if you're going to be using it as a second monitor or for some unknown reason you need a monitor that has good viewing angles, this is definitely not something I would recommend. Um, Next and last con is probably the build quality. Everything is plastic. Okay, so I'm not really sure since I haven't used it for a long time. We don't really know about the durability, but everything's plastic, and that could be a con. That's a con for me. I would rather feel like the bracket in behind the monitor could at least have been metal or aluminum. Okay, but it was plastic, so there could be a possibility that it could break over time. So that is a con. So who would I recommend this monitor for? Okay, number one, if you're on a budget, if you've already spent thousands of pesos on your rig, Yeah, and you have like a couple of thousand to spend on a monitor. It's not your priority to have like the best monitor. Go ahead, pick this up. Uh, Again, it's very affordable. Next are for casual gamers. If you're a gamer, like Dota is pretty popular in the Philippines, League of Legends, Counter Strike, where you need to have fast response time. This comes with this monitor has a 5 millisecond response time, so yes, it's pretty good for casual gamers. Um, for internet browsing, you're just a regular person who uses the computer for, like going to certain websites, social media, checking your Facebook, checking your email for productivity, like, for work. Yeah, sure. This monitor will do its job. Okay. If you're someone who will be watching a lot of movies and watching YouTube, watching my videos all the time, yeah, I would recommend this monitor. It's it's not the best quality, but it does the job pretty well. If you're planning to buy this monitor, I hope my video gave you some things to consider about whether you like the features, you don't like it. It really depends on you. But would I use this monitor personally? No, I would not. Because I need better quality than what this monitor can offer. But like I said, I'm going to be giving it to my son for his birth as a birthday present, and budget is pretty tight right now, but it will serve the purpose for what he's going to be using it for. But of course, once I get enough money, I will be upgrading his setup in the near future, hopefully. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, give this if you found any if you learned anything new, or if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Okay, like the video. It's for free. Okay, it's simply as clicking a button down there. Okay, and if you haven't, please do subscribe. It will help me a lot. Thank you very much. Okay, so I will see you guys on the next one. I will be releasing a computer build video. I'll be reassembling my old rig, and I'll be giving you guys some tips, some know-how on how to actually assemble a computer. It's really easy, really simple. So that's something to look forward to. But for now, I bid you guys farewell. And as always, wash your hands, wear a mask, and stay away from people. No, keep social distance. Okay, you guys stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.